What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a Joel Embiid traded 76ers rebuild. So before we get into this, I want to thank you guys so much for 8,000 subscribers. It's definitely not where I want to be just yet, but it is a huge milestone. So thank you guys so much for your support. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. Like, it literally means the world to me. I'm always checking my phone to see if you guys are commenting, how the video's doing. Like, YouTube is basically a huge part of my life, and you guys are awesome for that. So if you're still one of those 67% of the people that aren't subscribed and watching this video right now, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you, and also leave a like if you enjoy this one. So before we get into this video, yesterday I did a Joel Embiid Miami Heat rebuild, and I did that yesterday. I'm just going to use the same exact trade I used in that video in this one. So yeah, basically it's gonna be the same trade. I saw some of you guys' feedback about the trade. Some of you agreed with it and some of you didn't. I figured that would be the case. Like I said, we all have our own opinion, and I value you guys' opinion. Like, I wasn't down there arguing with anybody. I said I agree with you, or that they said, you know, my trade was somewhat realistic, it looked all right. And then some of you said they would never trade Bam. Like, yeah, I get that. I know exactly what you guys are saying. Obviously, we are just fans. We're never going to know what the actual trade would be. How many of us would have guessed that Andre Drummond was going to be traded for a bag of chips? Not me. I didn't think that was going to happen. So yeah, it's just the world the NBA is in. So I got to make sure I turn the trade override off. I did. Okay, so I obviously did the trade right before I started the video, but this is the trade that we did. Bam Adebayo, Kelly Olynyk, Tyler Herro, a first-round pick, a second-round pick for Embiid. So this is the same exact trade we did for the Embiid Heat rebuild that we saw, or that we did yesterday. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link in the description for it. But today we're going to be doing the other side, basically. So I wanted to do a 76ers rebuild anyway because they got an improved bench, but now this is just icing on the cake that there's a whole lot of rumors about Embiid possibly being traded. So yeah, he's gone, and this is what our team looks like now. So we have Bam Adebayo, and we have Tyler Herro. Like I said, I hear you guys. I know some of you guys are saying they would never trade Herro. I know some of you are saying they would never trade Adebayo, and I agree. I actually agree. I don't think this should happen. I think Miami has a better chance at, you know, taking their chance with Adebayo and Tyler Herro than trading for Embiid. In my opinion, Bam Adebayo is 4 years younger, and he's not as injury prone as Embiid. That's my opinion. But we're just doing this for the entertainment purpose of the video. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and fire Brett Brown, because I assume that if Joel Embiid was getting traded, that Brett Brown's probably going to be fired too, because they definitely probably disappointed in the playoffs. So I'm going to go ahead and hire, let's see what we got. I think I'll get Lucas. Why not? Why not? Just to change it up a little bit, and then we'll get Trent Peterson like I always do. And then we'll get a good trainer in Randy Martin, and we'll sign, wait, I guess I can't. Let's, okay, hold on. What am I doing wrong here? Let's sign you guys, and I guess I'll sign somebody else as my head coach. I guess we'll get Jacob Underwood. All right, so that worked, and then we'll get a decent head scout, although I don't really know if this means anything, but we got him anyway. All right, so for our draft, we did just get the 23rd pick from the Miami Heat, and we also have an early second-round pick, I should say. Could we package these picks and maybe move up? I'm pretty sure we could probably move up a few spots. I don't know if we can get in the lottery, but let's try to go for like right outside the lottery at number 15 and see if we can get a good player to fit next to Ben Simmons, because now that Embiid is gone, obviously our goal is to build this team around Ben Simmons. So I'm gonna go to the Dallas, and I'm gonna offer them a couple seconds for that 15 pick. Okay, cool. So we moved up, and let's see if we can go at number 15 overall. I'm hoping Jaden McDaniels or somebody falls to me like that. That'd be kind of cool. Theo, Precious, Dante. Oh, no, like, we do have Bam Adebayo though, so maybe we don't really need a center. What else could we get? Theo. Ooh, Theo. He could be a good backup point guard for us, so I think I'm gonna take him. We'll take Theo out of France, and we'll call that good. Welcome to Philly, my friend. You might be a good trade piece as well if we, you know, end up wanting to trade you. Furkan Korkmaz, we'll sign him. A very good shooter, so might as well not lose him. And then Norvell Pell, and we won't worry about those two for now. I think the only thing I'm going to do this offseason, obviously outside of trading Embiid, is I think I'm going to get rid of Josh Richardson as well, because he expires next season. And obviously, if GR3 and Burks, do we have bird rights? No, we don't. Okay, can we afford either one of those two back? No, we cannot. Okay, so I really wanted to get Alec Burks back just because I think he'd be a nice fit here. He's had a great season, but I don't think I can get him back, which kind of sucks. But there are some options. So we have Ben Simmons and Theo now, and I think Theo could be a nice backup point guard for us. Obviously, the shooting guard spot is kind of a log jam now. We have Zaire Smith, Matisse Thybulle, who's going to be great for this team, Tyler Herro. So honestly, Thybulle could be that guy that could play next to Ben Simmons if they didn't get Herro, but that's all right. So we'll have probably Herro and Thybulle, you know, locking down the small forward or shooting guard spot, Maybe if I trade Tobias Harris, we can move Thibault to small forward. I don't know. We'll see. And then obviously we'll keep Al Horford for now. Probably not long term we won't keep him, but we will keep him for now. So like I said, I think the only thing I really want to focus on is getting a bench for now. So we do need a backup small forward, and yeah, we basically just need a backup forward, and we should be good. I do like the idea of bringing Clarkson here, but we already have depth at our position, so maybe we don't do that. Dirk Jones could be interesting. James Ennis, you know, he was already here, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. Boucher, I've gotten him in a couple of videos. All right, let's see. Can Thibault is only 6'5", but he defensively he's fine. Let's see if he moves up. If I move him, okay, he does move up. So we'll probably roll with him at small forward, and then what we're gonna do is we're probably gonna trade Josh Richardson right now to see. Let's just see what pops up for him. Let's just see. If we don't trade him now, probably we'll have to trade deadline. So Zubac, and we get a first-round pick for Josh Richardson. That's actually not bad value. We get a backup center. Kevin Huerter, ooh, that's interesting as well. Kendrick Nunn, I'm not going to do that. Cody Zeller, we don't need a point guard anyway. Rashawn Holmes, let's keep looking. I don't want to trade it first if I don't have to. Terrence Ross would definitely be a nice bench piece. Jalen Brunson, Tim Hardaway, Jeremy Grant, Jeremy Lamb. I actually liked that first trade of getting a first-round pick. What was it? Zubac and a first. I do like the idea of getting a first-round pick, honestly. And we get Zubac. I think that's decent value. We really don't need a shooting guard right now. I really want to go ahead and start Tyler Herro and let him play next to Ben Simmons. So yes, Josh Richardson is a decent player, but we're getting a good backup center and a first round pick for Josh Richardson. I will do that. So that's gonna roll that. And now that Josh Richardson is gone, we got a backup center. Olynyk could play power forward, so we're gonna move him to power forward. And then now basically all we need is a shooting guard, and I saw a shooting guard that I wouldn't mind getting. And I like the idea of Clarkson being our bench scorer, who I think could come in right away and, you know, produce off the bench for us. So I would love, like I said, I wanted Alec Burks and Glenn Robinson back, but unfortunately it doesn't look like that's an option. So we're just going to get Jordan Clarkson, and that's going to be how our first offseason is going to go. So I think these, so we got Ben Simmons, Theo backing him up, Clarkson, Harrow, Tobias Harris, Thibault, Horford, Olynyk, and then, yeah. So definitely an interesting team, but I do plan on making changes eventually. But I'm just going to go ahead and see how season number 1 would go if we barely change a team. If, you know, unlike, you know, usually, you know, trading Al Horford would be the obvious thing because his fit here is questionable. But I think I'll keep him for now, see how it goes, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. At the end of season number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the most valuable player. Cole Anthony is Rookie of the Year. Anthony Edwards is your 6th man, and Kawhi is defense player on the Clippers, and Michael Porter is your most improved on the Nuggets. Mike Budenholzer is your Coach of the Year on the Bucks, I still assume. So here's your All-NBA first team. Ben Simmons made it on, which is great to see. So I'm very happy to see that. Here's your All-NBA second team and All-NBA third team. So not too shabby. Now, we are the 2nd seed in the East, so we still performed well. And Miami didn't even make it. Interesting. So with the trade that we did, it looks like Embiid and Butler did not work out too well. They also lost. Okay, no, they didn't. I was going to say, did they lose? They did keep Kendrick Nunn and Duncan Robinson. They have Iguodala. They signed Carmelo and Paul Millsap, which is interesting. Looks like they might have lost Derrick Jones, which they did, but that's all right. So this is the rotation we were running. Personally, I wanted to start Tyler Herro. They wanted to start Clarkson, but I envisioned Herro being the starter over Clarkson. Simmons, 38 minutes a game. Herro, Harris, Horford, Bam Adebayo. Clarkson was the 6th man. Matisse Thybulle was there. Olynyk and Zubac. So yeah, the bench wasn't bad at all. And we went 57 and 25. Let's go look at the player stats and see how that went. We had 25 from Ben Simmons, 16 from Clarkson off the bench, 16 for Tobias Harris, and 15 from Tyler Herro. Let's see these percentages. Ben Simmons did not attempt a 3. And as far as his, I was looking at percentages. Okay, Herro 38, Harris 37, and Clarkson 37. So not too shabby. Horford had 38 and 33 from Matisse Thybulle, 34. So yeah, the percentages weren't terrible out there. We had some shooters around Simmons, which is what you want. So let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Chicago Bulls in the first round, as we're up 1-0 to start the series. Up 2-0. Can we go up 3-0? And can we beat them in 4 games? Yes, we can. Okay, so we swept the Chicago Bulls. Now we get to play Brooklyn, who do have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a tougher matchup, but hopefully we're able to take care of business. We're down 1-0 to start, down 2-0. Can we even it up? Nope, we're down 3-1. Let's see if we can come back from a 3-1 deficit. And that's probably not going to happen, but we will try at least. So let's simulate this game 5 or game 6. Which one is this? I think it's game 5, right? Yep. Okay, we did win that one. So it is a 2-3. Now we're going to a game 6, I should say. So if we're able to force a game 7, we might have all the momentum and we might be able to, you know, force our way to the Eastern Conference Finals. And we win in overtime, 152-142. Ben Simmons almost a triple-double, and Tyler Herro, 34 points, 6 of 12 from 3. That is what I'm talking about. 35 minutes, very good stuff. All right, we're going to a game 7, and this one's in Philly, so hopefully we're able to finish them off here. This is a very fun series. This would be a lot of fun to watch in real life too. Can we beat the Nets? It's gonna be close. And we did. Okay, hold on. My computer is doing something right. Okay. All right, so we're good. 112-122. The Sixers have won in 7 games, 35-5-7. Herro again being our second leading scorer. Adebayo, everyone else just kind of did their thing. So we're about to be in the Eastern Conference Finals after a tough battle from the Nets. But guess what? We get to turn around and play Milwaukee, who have Giannis. So this is going to be another tough matchup. So, yeah, we're probably going to lose here. But we do. Okay, we're up 2-1, 3-1. Okay, maybe I should have doubted us. 3-2. Going to a game 7. This one's going to be in Milwaukee, so this will be a very tough game 7. But hopefully we're able to maybe get to the NBA Finals. And nope, we're going to lose here. So that's all right. 104-119. We made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but it just wasn't good enough. So we're going to have Theo joining us, and we're going to have a couple of other players in the Lakers go on to win the championship under Anthony Davis being the Finals MVP. So yeah, I think Theo got into the G League and Zaire Smith did as well because they were out of the rotation anyway. We're going to let a couple players walk. We're going to shorten the rotation a little bit more. And we should be going, we should be good going into next season. But let's see what we can do this offseason, of course. So that 2021 pick, I think, yeah, okay, conveyed now. So we have the 27th and 28th picks. So we got the 27th pick in Zubac for Josh Richardson. Maybe not the greatest value in the world, but at least we got a pick for him, I guess. Staff signing, we're going to keep everything the same because we almost so close made it to the NBA Finals. So I'm hesitant to change some things, but it wouldn't be a rebuild if I didn't change stuff. So I think what I want to do is I like Tobias Harris. I think he is a great fit, but obviously there's a 35-year-old Al Horford that by default, I do like him, don't get me wrong, but I'm just going to see what his value is out here. So we can get a first, or we can get Marcus Smart in a first round pick. We can get Dwight Powell and Finney Smith. I don't like either of those offers. No. I do like Dennis Schroeder as a backup point guard, but we're going to have Theo, so maybe I won't do that. And then we have Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, none of those are really sufficing for me. Let's see. I guess I'll draft a couple players in this draft and see what we can get with number 27, number 28. And we'll use those to our advantage, maybe trade them or stockpile them. Zaire Williams will take, and then let's go to, I guess our pick is next, so I don't really need to send to the next user pick. So we got Zaire Williams out of UCLA. Let's see what else we can grab with the 28th pick. Although it lists 29, it is the 28th pick. So let's see what we got as far as this is concerned. Isaiah Jackson, not even going to try to pronounce that name. Mark Williams, Isaiah Mobley. I see Isaiah Mobley. I think I'll take him out of USC, and I think we'll call that good. So that's 2 decent rookie 74s overalls in the late part of the draft. That's not bad at all. And maximum allowed is 3. Okay, so, okay, I guess maybe that's him. Okay, yeah. Player options, Thibault, Harrow, and Zaire Smith will accept, and then qualifying offers, Bam Adebayo as a free agent, and I assume that's our only major free agent, and of course, we don't want to see Bam Adebayo walk because that's what we got in the Embiid trade. So, Olenek's free agent. Don't really care about him, to be honest. And then Richardson. So, the only free agent I'm concerned about is Bam Adebayo, of course. So, when we look at the team right now, Ben Simmons and Theo, like I said, Theo's going to be joining the bench lineup, which is going to be great. And then we have Harrow and Clarkson right now, which I'm still, cool with rocking with. I kind of want to increase Harrow's shot tendency. I want him to shoot even more. We have Tobias Harris and Matisse Thybulle. I'm good with that. And then we have Al Horford. So really the only thing I really want to change, I guess, would be the power forward spot or even the small forward because Tobias Harris could slide to the 4 if we need him to. So let's go Al Horford and Zaire Williams and see, or let's go Zaire Smith instead. Let's see what this could get me. Hopefully something good. Tristan Thompson, Mark Smart and Robert Williams, Brandon Clark and Draymond. That's 2 power forwards, but neither one of them can really shoot that great. So Burks and Bojan. Bojan can shoot, and Burks would definitely be decent, but we really don't need a backup small forward. Brunson and Kleba, we really don't need a backup point guard either, but that's not a bad trade either. Kevin Love. That would be interesting, I'm not going to lie. Another older player. We might come back to that. We might come back to that. Christian Wood. I need to do a Pistons rebuild. I've been wanting to do it. I'm going to do it, trust me, because I want to increase Wood and Kennard's shot tendency so much that like I want them both to just become like stars for Detroit. But obviously I don't know if that'll happen in real life, but that'd be funny. So I think just to change it up, I think I am gonna go with this Kevin Love trade. I know I could go Brunson, Bojan. I got Bojan in the Heat video, so I think I'm gonna go Kevin Love. We're gonna get Kevin Love. We get Claxton as well, so that's gonna be a little bit of a replacement power forward. It may not change too much, and if things aren't going our way, we can always stop at the trade deadline. So Kevin Love is gonna be our power forward. Yeah, I mean, it's a decent trade. It's nothing great by any means. Let's see what Tobias Harris has on the open market. I'm just curious about him as well. We'll throw in Isaiah Mobley and see what we can get. Zach LaVine, interesting. We don't really, I guess we have Harrow. And that's definitely an interesting trade. I'm not even going to lie. But let's keep looking just in case. So we got Montrezl Harrell, Clint Capella, and Evan Fournier. There are some good offers. I'm not going to lie. Buddy Hield would be a nice fit next to Brogdon and Sabonis. Yeah. Murray, D'Angelo Russell, Ben Simmons and him would be kind of a weird fit. Just because they're both kind of ball handlers. So John Wall, Hachimura. I think I'll just stick with Harris for now. Some of these trades are good, I'm not gonna lie, but like I really want to, like Zach LaVine, that's a great offer. I could flip Harrell, but I kind of want to continue with Harrell being the starting shooting guard. He played pretty well in the playoffs, so I'll keep it for now, and then maybe the trade deadline we might make some changes, but let's just go ahead and secure Bam Adebayo. Actually, we're gonna wait till he gets an offer because it's just gonna glitch if I don't. So let's see if he gets an offer, which he most likely will. And obviously we have no money to spend out here in free agency, so we're not even gonna try that. And we're gonna grab Bam Adebayo, and that's gonna be our center. And I don't think we can get really much of anything else. Kelly Olynyk we get back, but I'm good. I'm good. So I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and sim to the end of season number 2. Let's see if season number 2 can go any better. I don't know if it will or not, but obviously the only thing we really did was trade Al Horford for Kevin Love, but we were so close to the NBA Finals, I didn't really want to make too much changes. At the end of season number 2, Kyrie Irving absolutely goes off with 35 points per game, 8 assists, 52% from the field, and 43% from 3 for the Brooklyn Nets. So the Nets obviously are probably going to be a high seed, so we're probably going to have to deal with them again. Evan Mobley is your rookie of the year on the Warriors. Yusuf Nurkic is the 6th man of the year on the Blazers. Anthony Davis is defensive player, and Lauri Markkanen is your most improved on the Clippers. So interesting. And then we went 61-21, which is good enough for Jacob Underwood to be the coach of the year. But we have, here's your All-NBA first team. Embiid makes it for the Miami Heat. It'll be interesting to see if they actually made the playoffs this time. Here's your All-NBA second team. We do get Ben Simmons. All-NBA third team. And here's your All-Defensive first team with Ben Simmons on it. And then we have All-Defensive second team. Very nice. And then Embiid makes it as well. So Miami did end up making the playoffs this time, and they are the 6th seed. So it'll be interesting to see if we can match up against them. We probably won't, but it would definitely be interesting to end the video that way. Let's go look at the stats real quick and see what happened. So we had 23 points from Ben Simmons. Figured he would be leading the way. 18 points from Bam Adebayo, 10 rebounds. 17 from Tyler Herro, 16 from Harris, and 13 from Kevin Love. Kind of what I wanted to see. Let's go look at those percentages. 60% for Simmons and Adebayo, 50%, almost 50% for Tyler Herro and Tobias Harris, and almost Kevin Love as well. Basic field goal percentage, and then here's your 3-point percentage. Herro, 44%, 42, 42. Awesome, good stuff. Love to see it. 41 for Theo as well off the bench. Didn't even look at him. 12 points off the bench for us. And then Thibault, 9 points, and he shot pretty well from the bench as well. 4 threes a game. Everybody kind of chipped in, so not bad at all. Clarkson also off the bench. He shot 37%. So yeah, we definitely have some shooters here around Ben Simmons, which is great, but now we get to play Chicago. So can we beat the Bulls? And then I think I showed you guys this already, but if not, this was rotation. Simmons, Herro, Harris, Love, Adebayo, Theo, Zubac, Thibault, and Clarkson. So not too shabby. Let's see if we can beat the Chicago Bulls in the first round as we jump up 1-0 to start the series. Can we beat them in 4 games? That's the question. 2-1. Can we beat them in 5? 3-1. And we win in 6 or 7? Are we going? Yep, we're going to get. Okay, we beat them in 6 games. Did the Bucks keep Giannis? That is the million-dollar question. They did, it looks like. Yep, Giannis is still there. And they even got LaMelo or Lonzo. I think that's Lonzo. Yep, that's Lonzo. Okay. Can we beat the Bucks? They beat us last year, so this will be a tough matchup. We're on 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, and looks like we're going to sweep them. We do, and guess what? We get to draw. Ooh. I figured we were going to play the Nets based off how Kyrie Irving played. Let's see what their team is looking like. Hopefully, we're able to take care of business. Kevin Durant, Kyrie. Yeah, other teams. Ooh, they got Al Horford. Did I trade them Al Horford? Wait. Who did I get for it? Kevin Love? I guess Kevin Love was on the Nets. Maybe I didn't even notice that. So Al Horford was probably a pretty good fit, honestly, next to those two. But I'm nervous, but hopefully we can beat them. Let's see what happens. They're up 1-0. We do even it up. 2-1 for us, 3-1, and it looks like we're going to win in 5. Yes, we do. Awesome. Now we get to play the Phoenix Suns. Let's go look at the Phoenix Suns and see what they are looking like. So we have Devin Booker, Ayton, and Edwards. Actually, that's pretty nasty. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if Edwards or Booker would play point guard, but that's not a bad lineup that they got. Randall, Rubio as well. So they could slide Edwards to small forward if they wanted to, and Rubio at the point guard. But let's see if we can beat them. They were the 2nd seed, so I don't know what their record was, but hopefully we can beat them. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, and we beat them in 5 games. So trading Joel Embiid leads to a championship for Philadelphia. That's how that works, right? No, I'm just kidding. Thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to end it here since we won a championship. Like I said, thank you guys again for 8,000 subscribers. It is much appreciated. Let's continue to roll on this train to 10K, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.